On August 8th, 2013, during the OGN 2013 playoffs, Captain Jack delivered one of the most iconic plays in League of Legends history while playing for CJ Entus Blaze using Vayne. In a quarterfinals match versus KT Rolster Bullets, Captain Jack would perfectly cleanse a reused Twisted Fate gold card, becoming legendary overnight, showing immense skill and reaction time while performing this play. Even though they would go on to lose this series 3-2, Captain Jack's legacy was cemented from that point forward, and it is recognized by so many that even Riot Games added a Captain Jack title in the game, which is acquired by cleansing a CC effect within 0.25 seconds of it being applied to you. On January 19th, 2013, at IEM Masters Katowice, XPeke performed a miraculous backdoor against SK Gaming, not only winning Fnatic the match, but getting out of the group stage and sending SK Gaming home. He performed this feat on Kassadin, and as his team was losing the game with a sliver of HP remaining, won his team the match and is still the most viewed video on ESL's YouTube page to this day, showing how iconic this play was. The XPeke was born out of this play and is recognized as when a player sneaks into the enemy base to destroy the Nexus while their team is losing the game or at a significant disadvantage. You know you've made it when your name basically turns into a verb. On May 24th, 2013, at All-Star Shanghai, in a match between the European and Korean All-Stars, InSec performed at the time one of the most mechanically intensive moves in the game up until that point. He would perform a ward hop behind the enemy AD carry and use his ultimate ability Dragon's Rage to kick his opponent, Yellow Pete, into his own team. At the time, this was an incredible feat, and even the casters were stunned at what they just witnessed. The Korean jungler would forever be immortalized in the game after that moment, and now, whenever any Lee Sin is flying through the backline and kicking carries into your team, it is forever known as the InSec. On September 30th, 2012, Misaya would perform the iconic Golden TF play, which meant comboing his ultimate Destiny in Zhonya's Hourglass to bait enemy cooldowns and allow his team to win the fight. Misaya was and is still considered one of the best TF players to ever play the game, and he was also known to be the first one to dive deeper into Twisted Fate's mechanics, such as his W ability. Even though Misaya only played for a few years, his play is still iconic to this day, and he was not only a pioneer for Twisted Fate as a champion, but a pioneer of League of Legends esports as a whole, and was even inducted into the LPL Hall of Fame in 2022 because of his efforts. On July 27th, 2013, one of many plays would cement MadLife as one of the greatest Thresh players to ever play the game, with his hook onto Apple vs MIG Blitz. MadLife displayed his talents by playing an aggressive style of support that nobody was used to at the time. MadLife is God was a common saying back when he was playing and at the peak of his powers, and you don't get those nicknames for nothing. His iconic hook champions showcased his ability to think 3 steps ahead and make Thresh and Blitzcrank hook seem like a point-and-click ability. His play onto Apple is just one of the many times MadLife shocked the world with his predictions and style of play. And I truly believe MadLife paved the way for more aggressive supports in the future who saw his play and realized that you can still be impactful even from the support role. And one thing's for sure, anytime MadLife locked in Thresh or locked in Blitzcrank, you were worried for the other team. Named after top laner Flame, a Flame Horizon is when you are able to have 100 CS or more over the enemy top laner. Flame was known for his dominance in the top lane, crushing his top lane opponent and gaining huge CS leads with champions such as Aurelia, Jax, and Shyvana. The name was coined by Monte Cristo and Doa when Flame was playing in Korea. While the term Flame Horizon is used all the time, the player it's associated with is forgotten. Flame was an LPL champion with LGD in 2015 and won several international and domestic events with CJ Entus during his time in the LCK. He also almost won LCS in 2017, believe it or not, with Immortals. His ability to nearly win a title in 3 separate leagues is an underrated aspect of his career. He also went to Worlds twice, and while it wasn't the showing he probably wanted, at least he will always be remembered in the top lane whenever anyone dominates in lane. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new, please leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on any of these players I discussed, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this.